Howdy y'all. So today I'm going to try my hand at making a wooden spoon. The one that we got now is pretty beat up. I think it's found its way into the dishwasher a couple times, and it is, I have no idea how old it is. It's old, years and years and years, and it started to crack, and it's all rough, and it's past its prime, that's for sure. So I'm going to try to make a new one and put my own little twist on it. So let's go check out the wood pile and see what I got. So here's what I found. This is a piece of spalted maple. So you can see the spalting in there, and all that is, it's a fungus that grows inside the tree and discolors it. This is all kiln dried or anything like that, so there's no risk of that fungus contaminating the food or anything like that, but it leaves these really pretty lines in there, kind of staggered, and the end grain of it looks really cool too. So check that out. So what I'm thinking is, if we make this area here the top of the spoon, that as I kind of bowl it out and reshape it, that some of these lines may kind of show up and reveal themselves in here and offer it a pretty neat texture looking thing. It may not work either. It may be a total fail. I guess we'll just have to see and try. This spalt line kind of runs diagonal. I'm going to try to put the handle right down it. So I'm just twisting the spoon a little bit. And then my wife, when I say she, my wife would like to have a straight edge off the top of the spoon so that she can kind of scrape the inside of a saucepan easily. So we're going to modify the shape of this a little bit, take our own creative license, which is a good thing to do in woodworking. Trying to make this line as dark as I can so that when I'm cutting it out on the bandsaw I can see it. But I think that is what we're going to go for. And that's going to have some pretty cool lines and coloring in there from the spalting. So, alright, let's cut her out. So now we have our piece. If you've never seen this thing before, this is my thin strip jig that I made, and it helps tremendously in cutting thin pieces like that. It makes it so it's safe, and you don't have to worry about kickback. So that's I'll put a link to that video in the description. Go check it out, because this is definitely a necessity if you're going to be cutting thin strips. So here's what we're left up with. Oh, it looks like it got a little bit of burning, but overall it looks really good. That piece we don't need. This is where my spoon is drawn on. And it looks like you can see a lot of the colored spalting coming through, so that's going to be great. This is going to be beautiful. Why don't I hit this with the sander, and then we'll cut the spoon out on the bandsaw, and then we can get started with shaping. So here we are so far. It's looking really good. Got the bowl all sanded out and smooth. But one thing that I need to do is actually taper this bottom up a little bit so it kind of comes to a point so that we can kind of use this almost as a what do you call it? Well, like a spatula, kind of like a flipper as well. So it doesn't have to be super sharp, but just sharper than this blunt edge. And I'll probably do the same on this edge too. And I thought the best way to do that is probably right here on the disc sander. I thought it was kind of neat where I could put the wooden spoon back in all of the pieces, and you can kind of see how this all once was a board, and started cutting pieces away, and we ended up with this beautiful spoon. And now the moment that I've been waiting for is to oil it up. So let me put the camera back in the tripod, and we'll do that. This should make the grain pop out even more. Look at that. Oh yeah. That looks cool. Awesome. Well, I hope you liked the video. If you haven't already, be sure to click that like button and the subscribe. Love to have you as a subscriber, and we will make some more cool projects like this. Is that not the coolest wooden spoon in the world? Yeah. Yeah. See you next time.